So here's the problem I have with Mo Salah leaving the Premier League. Now, this video is not to talk about Mo Salah's achievements in the Premier League. I'm not trying to talk about what Mo Salah have done in the Premier League. Mo Salah has nothing to prove to anybody in the league because he has won it all. He's one of the best in his position, one of the best African player, if not the best. So Mo Salah is in a league of his own. He's in that 1%. He has nothing to prove to anybody. A Premier League legend. Now, if Mo Salah finally leaves at the end of the season, it just exposes how poor, and here's the problem I have with him leaving the Premier League. It just exposes how poor the wing position is in the Premier League. Right now, you can't actually, when you look at the other leagues, you're seeing players like Rafinha, Vinicius, Olise, Dembele, Lamine Yamal. But in the Premier League, I don't think we have wingers on those level. I don't think there's any current winger right now in the Premier League that you can say you can talk compared with Olise, with Dembele, with Rafinha, with Lamine Yamal. Currently, right now, I don't think so. I really don't think so. The person I had hope or believed could be that next guy if Mo Salah leaves is Bukayo Saka. But right now we can see Bukayo Saka is struggling. He's really not playing at his best. And this is the first time we're seeing Bukayo Saka struggle. And he happens to be the best of the best. Now for Semenyo and Doku, okay, maybe they can be those guys that can get to that level. But currently right now, I would just say they are good players. They are good players. You can't, just my opinion, I don't think you can compare Semenyo and put him in the same bracket with Lamine Yamal or an Olise right now. Currently, I don't think so. So if Mo Salah leaves, it just exposes how poor the wing position is in the Premier League. Because there used to be a time in the Premier League where in the same season we had Sane, Mane, Sterling, Son. Like you had Salah. Like you are excited, like there'll be football. But right now, if you look across the league, from the top to the bottom, there's no winger that is exciting to watch in the Premier League at the moment. I know most guys will say Doku and because right now I'm only Doku and Semenyo but honestly for me, in as much as I support Man City, I don't think Doku is up there with the Lamine Yamal, the Olise and I don't think so. Like I really don't think so. He's a good player, but I don't think he's on that level at the moment. Don't get me wrong, like I said, he's a good player. But it just shows, if Mo Salah leaves, it just shows the quality of wingers in the Premier League. And I don't know if it's a football problem in general or it's a Premier League problem in general. Because right now it just feels like it's getting difficult to find attacking players. Even when you look at the striker position. Haaland is the only player we can say, when you look at the other guys in Europe, the Victor Osimhen, the Mbappe, the Harry Kane, Haaland is only that guy we can bring into that conversation. Every other person, I don't think so. Isaac, Gyökeres, like, just imagine now, Haaland decides to leave the Premier League. The Premier League does not have a world-class striker. If Haaland decides to leave Man City today, there's no striker in the Premier League at the moment that will be world class. But it's still the same league at one time. They used to have Drogba, they used to have Diouf, they used to have Fernando Torres, they used to have, like, it's just crazy. Like how the quality of attacking players in the Premier League is just going down. It's just going down. Like I said, I don't know if it's a football problem in general or is a Premier League problem. And if Mo Salah leaves at the end of the season, I'm not even excited going into next season because I already know I can't be watching a Garnacho and players like Garnacho. Yes, maybe I'll just watch for the sake of I'm a football fan, but I don't think I'll be excited watching players like Garnacho, Martinelli, Trossard, and of course I'll still watch Man City because I support them. But I don't think I'll get excited like that. I'm watching Doku and Semenyo compared to if I'm watching the Spanish League now and I know Vinicius is there, Rafinha is there, Lamine Yamal. Like you get what I'm saying. So it just shows that right now the Premier League is starving. The wing position needs to be improved. Honestly, it really needs to be improved because Mo Salah was that guy. Forget his age. He happens to the best. He happens to the best of the best. Mo Salah was that guy that he could, say, whenever any of these guys call their wingers, okay, Mo Salah is that guy you put forward and they can't match him. He's good. He's that guy. He's on a different level. And if he finally leaves at the end of the season, there's really no winger right now in the Premier League. Like, honestly, right now in the Premier League that you can say is world class. All of them are good. They are just good players. Bukayo Saka was that guy I thought would be that next guy after Mo Salah. After Mo Salah, I thought Bukayo Saka would be that guy. But right now we can see he's struggling. And I want to talk about Bukayo Saka too, because I think Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden especially, I would just say sometimes players usually have this, at the early stage of their careers, they just have this early peak. They start hitting the ground running at a very young age, and once they start getting to their late 20s, they start dipping in form. It happens to players, but for Mo Salah, it was the reverse. Mo Salah didn't really peak in his early 20s. It was towards his late 20s he started hitting the ground running. So hopefully that won't be the case for Bukayo Saka or Phil Foden, any of these guys, because it seems so. It seems so. And if you check, I think it's the same thing that happened to Rashford. If you really look at it, at the beginning of the early stage of Rashford's career, he was fantastic. But right now, we can see that Rashford is really not that guy anymore. So hopefully Bukayo Saka will come back, because I was expecting him to be that guy that, okay, we can now say, oh, the best. Because prior to this season, Bukayo Saka has been very consistent, and I was expecting him to be that guy that will be like, okay, after Mo Salah, we can say the best right winger right now in the league is Bukayo Saka. But right now, I put it to you, who is the best right winger in the league right now? And I'm also asking, who is the best left winger in the league? And so many people will say Doku. Bro, if Doku is the best left winger in the league, then there's a problem. Because if you check his number, forget the dribbling, forget he puts defenders on their toes and all that. I'm not saying Doku doesn't try. Doku gives his best. But if Doku is the best left winger right now in the league, there's a big problem, because it's bad. It's really, really, really bad. And that's why I say Mo Salah leaving the Premier League is a problem, because it's just going to expose the quality of players right now, especially in that wing position in the league. It's just going to expose how poor that position is, and something needs to be done. I don't know what needs to be done. And like I said, I don't know if it's a football problem in general, or it's a Premier League issue. And even the striker position, if you take away Erling Haaland, like I said earlier on, you can't really, there's no other person that you can talk that's on that level with the Hurricane, Victor Osimhen, and the rest. So there's a problem, especially in the attacking position in the Premier League, and something needs to be done. Mo Salah was that guy, we could use to say, is this guy, like, nobody can chat shit about Mo Salah. But I put it to you right now, if you can't talk about Semenyo and Lamine Yamal or Semenyo and Dembele, they will chat shit about them, because they are good, but they are not on those guys' level. Or Olise at the moment, they are not on those guys' level, and maybe that might make in terms of style of football to change in the Premier League. Maybe that might force managers to start playing differently, because right now, due to the quality of the wingers in the Premier League. But hey, let me know what you guys think, and I want to ask you guys, who is the best right winger in the Premier League? Of course, right now, I really don't know. And who is the best left winger right now in the Premier League? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you very much.